Have you ever experienced a sudden breakup? Just yesterday, they were calling you baby and darling. But today, without any conflict or argument, they suddenly break up with you. Most people, after experiencing this, fall into uncontrollable self-doubt, then try various ways to win them back, even sacrificing their dignity. But have you ever wondered, why did they really break up with you? Why did they choose such a hurtful way to end things? First, you need to understand a concept: narcissistic personality disorder, or NPD. The most prominent behavior of such people in relationships is the sudden breakup, and the reasons behind it are beyond your imagination, which can roughly be divided into three categories. 1. Inability to take responsibility. People with NPD are almost incapable of taking any responsibility. They cannot face the problems they cause in the relationship, as it damages their self-esteem. Yet they can't find a reasonable reason to break up with you, so they choose to escape everything with a sudden, silent breakup. 2. Fear of trouble. People with NPD are typical double-standard individuals. In relationships, this means they can trouble you, but you can't trouble them. They can complain to you about every little thing, but when you're upset, even comforting you feels like a burden, and they feel disgusted. They believe that dealing with relationship issues is a complete waste of energy, and breaking up is a time-consuming and troublesome affair, so they choose to disappear suddenly, a sudden breakup. 3. Lack of emotional depth. For normal people, the process of falling in love is a cycle where emotional depth grows over time. But people with NPD psychologically disregard others, so after the honeymoon phase, they think, since I'm already bored and there's no passion, I should just break up decisively. There's no need to put in effort to stay. In their eyes, they are human, while their partner is more like an object. When they feel this object is no longer attractive, or they're tired of it and want to discard it, do you think a human would explain to a piece of bread, "Why am I throwing you away?" The person being broken up with is that piece of bread. So what is the right way to deal with a sudden breakup? Remember these 3 points. 1. Never try to win them back. People with NPD have a severe, vengeful mentality. The better they treat you before the breakup, the more they want to torment you afterward, because they narcissistically believe their efforts far outweigh yours. Only when you've suffered enough can they feel balanced, satisfying their twisted psychology. So no matter how you try to win them back, the result will only be more hurt and self-doubt. 2. Avoid self-consumption. In the early stages of the breakup, even if you don't want to get back together, you'll likely want to know the reason. When you can't get an answer, you'll probably start looking for problems within yourself, and what they want is exactly your questioning and self-doubt. At this point, they'll think their charm is unparalleled, and the more you react, the more it shows you value them. So force yourself to accept this rationally and stop self-blame. It's the best way to handle it. 3. Face the truth. You need to understand that NPD is a pathological pattern that causes severe psychological harm to others. It won't change just because of your pleas and tears. No matter how good, caring, or sweet they were during the relationship, in the end, they will use torment to extract even more from you. Leaving in time is the best outcome. The end of a relationship inevitably brings sadness, regret, and other negative emotions. When you're sad, try spending more time with friends and family and bravely get through this period. When you look back after time has passed, you'll surely thank your brave self. That's all for this video. Feel free to share your story in the comments. Finally, follow me to learn how to make your relationships happier.